Hi. Thank you, Ray. Hey, I haven't said this in a while. It ain't a Johnny Nero show unless it's unprofessional. Thank you, Ray. Okay, so what was I saying for the last 10 minutes? Hi, everyone. Hello, friends. Welcome back. I am back. It's a Tuesday night. We're going to be doing some music tonight. Here's what I've been doing for the last 3 weeks. I was in Hawaii for about a week. Just relaxing, trying to recoup a bunch of energy, and that worked. And then when I flew back, I was on the plane ride from hell, where about 30 to 50% of the occupants of the plane were children under the age of 10. They had to shut down one of the toilets because someone stuffed a diaper down the toilet on the airplane. As the kids were germ-ridden, it was bad. I was back for 3 days, and then suddenly I developed a scratchy throat and a cough that turned into a sore throat and a cough that turned into a fever and a sore throat and a cough that turned into an, oh my God, I can't eat anything, sore throat and a cough and a fever that turned into a nose that leaked like a sieve. Basically, I was sick for the last week and a half, and I still technically am. You're going to hear me cough tonight, probably. Luckily, it wasn't COVID. It wasn't anything bad. My doctor thinks it was either a really bad cold or the flu. Just straight up what I had. And I'm still recovering from that. So you're going to hear that tonight. So that's why I haven't been here for the last few weeks. Sorry. But if you were here last Saturday, hey, Ray, thank you so much for letting me know that my mic was muted. We experimented on a cool thing that was really super fun. And I want to do more gaming stuff with you, Ray, and with Sleepy in the future if we possibly can. But tonight, what we're going to try and do is come up with at least 30 seconds to possibly a minute of music for a potential theme for a hockey podcast that might start. It's either going to start next Monday or 2 weeks from next Monday. One of the two things. It is basically a podcast about hockey from the perspective of a Kraken fan, myself, an LA Kings fan, my best friend of, 20 years now? Jesus, 21 years. And a St. Louis Blues fan from my friend from about half that time. So about 10 years now. And the three of us are just going to be goofy and be talking about the last 2 weeks of hockey from that perspective. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. We're calling it right now Yelling from Zambonis. That might change, but that might also be the title. So be on the lookout for that. I've heard that people that haven't been sick in a long time from avoiding COVID are getting a super strong cold when they somehow get colds. So my boss actually suggested that when I was sick, because for the first time in a very long time, even before COVID, I took days off because I was sick. But there was also times when I was like, okay, I need to come in and at least work for a few hours. And my manager at the time actually said that. I was just like, oh, this might just be just a really bad cold. Because around this time, typically, in pre-COVID times, I call them seasonal allergies. I don't know if that's what it is, but basically twice a year, between right around the time where the seasons would change from the warm to the cold or the cold to the warm, I would get knocked out for about 3 or 4 days. Bad cough, bad sneeze, kind of a fever, really awful. Everything is leaking from my face. And then I'd be fine after a while. Sometimes if I could get a chance to just sleep for an entire day, everything's fine. And so my boss actually suggested that while I was going on, because I was concerned it was COVID. I was concerned it was strep. It just felt different from a cold. And yeah, she actually recommended just you know what? It's been 3 years. And you haven't been sick. No one's been sick in 3 years. Maybe you just don't remember how sick you can get. I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. That might work. Yeah, it kicked my ass. It still kind of is. Adult friendships are weird. Adult friendships are weird. Adult friendships are weird and stupid and dumb. and hard. They're really hard. Adult friendships are really hard. I need more adult friendships. Because yes, I am an adult. So anyway, yeah. So what we're doing is we're gonna see if we can get 30 seconds to a minute worth of music out of some of the ideas that I have, / grab some samples from Blades of Steel and make some music out of that. And that's what we're gonna try and do until about midnight my time tonight. And if I can do that earlier, then we're gonna go and mix Exterminate and do that. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, really hard. Best friends high school, so most of it. Yeah, or early adulthood. So yes, yeah, my best friend, who is my best man, and has been my best friend for like 22 years. Yeah, met him my junior year in high school, and we have been super close ever since. The last few years we haven't been the closest that we have been, but it's always been like anytime we ever reconnected, it's like we've never missed anything. Yeah, he's super cool, but I definitely need more friends up here that I can hang out with in person. Or hell, those who stream / play games online and use Discord up here. That's what I need to do. D&D people. Hit me up here or on my Discord. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Do. Yeah. If you are into D&D or you just want more friends to play games with, yeah, hit me up on my Discord there. Hi. Those who stream, what a classic anime title. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. We need to figure out something, Ray. Maybe we do something for Extra Life. Maybe we do something just generally. Maybe I join your like wrestling whatever league. I don't know. I'm into wrestling. I'm into it. I'm a huge CM Punk fan. Although recent things have made me not so much a CM Punk fan. So I'd like to say I'm more of a huge AEW fan. Those who stream. Yeah, so our hockey podcast title currently is Yelling at Zambonis, but we have, okay, give me 1 second to pull up the Google Doc of this. We have so many segments. That we have ideas for, we have yet to even start thinking about this, but we're potentially thinking of, okay, all right, hold on. Good to do. Da 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 da. So basically, the premise of the idea that we have for our podcast is it's going to be about hockey. It's going to be 3 people who are fans of 3 different teams, talking about hockey in general. We're going to do a video component live stream, show it up on YouTube. Let me put this on here so that you're not seeing what all these things are. Put it up on YouTube here. We're going to do it here on Twitch. And just talk about it. Hey, Keys, what's up? Hey, long time no see, Keys. Welcome back. I'm down for all the things you said, but also right wrestling. Yeah. I watched the AEW thing tomorrow night. It would be my first time actually. Really? Oh my God. AEW has been incredible over the last, it's been incredible on so many different levels. It's been incredible on incredible wrestling levels. It's been incredible on really good storytelling. It's been incredible on backstage drama. It's just been flat out incredible. AEW, I was a huge WWE mark. I was there during the Attitude Era. I was even there for the Pipe Bomb era and all that stuff. WWE is it's just it's a thing. Google watch wrestling. That just Google watch wrestling, one word. And then there are things where you don't have to watch it on TV. Have a VPN while you're doing it. Yeah, Fubo. Oh, God, that reminds me. I need to actually renew my Fubo subscription if I'm going to do a hockey podcast. No, so I was a huge WWE mark. It got weird after CM Punk left. I stuck around for as long as I could, but I just couldn't, and it's just been getting weirder and weirder and weirder and weirder. And like part of the reason why I thought it was really weird is that I always watched the Royal Rumble, because the Royal Rumble is just fucking fantastic no matter what year it is. And I predicted about halfway through, I forget what year it was, but it was the year that Becky Lynch won the Royal Rumble. I hadn't watched WWE in like 4 years. And halfway through the Royal Rumble, watching it that year, I predicted that Becky Lynch was going to come out and argue that she needed to come in because some person, I think it was like Lana at the time, maybe, was injured. And so she was just like, oh, you need 30 people in this thing, so I'm going to come out here and do this, and I'm going to win it. And that's exactly what happened. And I'm just like, yep, I still know wrestling. I know exactly what's happening in anything that's going on. And then Edge coming back in Houston was like freaking amazing. So I always like paid attention to it, but like it's just like after CM Punk left and like a year after that, it was just kind of like, like it just got weird. It got weird. Like Kofi Kingston and like the New Day was like the only thing that was like fucking great about it. I feel like maybe the Jericho Owens story was really cool when I wasn't watching. The heel pop in Seattle was amazing. But that's all it was. It was just like tiny little moments here and there. I was like, meh, whatever, cool, whatever. And then AEW popped up. I'm like, all right, yeah, like this, okay, cool. There's competition and whatever. That sounds cool and all and stuff like that. Like, but I just like wrestling just was like, meh, weird. And then all the rumors hit about CM Punk coming back, and I was like, okay, I'm interested. Then I watched it, and oh my god, the moment that CM Punk came back is possibly one of my top 5 favorite moments of wrestling of all time. And I've been a wrestling fan since like 1988, possibly earlier. Like the earliest wrestling memory that I have is Papa Shango having their feud with the Ultimate Warrior. But just prior to that, when they were introducing Papa Shango, which, fun fact, ended up being the Godfather later on. But it was a guy in the ring, lights went out, and suddenly his feet were on fire. And then like 2 weeks later, like this is how I remember it. I know that there was probably shit in between it, but this is how I remember it as like the kid that I was at the time, the 5-year-old kid that was watching it. It's like 1 week it was Papa Shango fighting a guy in the ring. He did like, yeah, with his thing. Lights went out. Papa Shango disappeared. And then suddenly the guy's feet was on fire and his face was covered in oil. And then suddenly he had a feud with Ultimate Warrior, and Ultimate Warrior had a promo where he was talking with Mean Gene Okerlund, and like in the middle of the promo, oil started leaking down from his hair. That's my earliest wrestling memory of all time. And from that point, I was hooked. And I was out and in and out and in and out and in and out and in. From that standpoint forward up until now, essentially. So that's where we are. Skip through Attitude Era. I was into that kind of thing. Like Attitude Era was like the exact, like Attitude Era is not as good as people want to make it out to be. And I only can say that because I look back at it now. I'm just like, oh God, that was terrible. Why was I so into this? And the reason why I was so into this is because the Attitude Era happened during the demographic period that they were shooting for, of which I was part of like 13 to 16-year-olds, like coming into my own. And yeah, hey, Sable, it was like, oh God, like, can we bring back Sable, please? Hi. Like everyone talks about Trish Stratus. I was at WrestleMania X7, which is supposedly one of the greatest WrestleManias that ever existed. And it was in the Astrodome in Houston. And to this day, I'm also just kind of like, why do people think that that's the greatest WrestleMania? Like, there were a few good matches, but it's because, like, I was in the crowd in this gigantic fucking stadium. And so, like, it wasn't, like, all the, like, drama and everything that was happening that everyone always remembers it for. I didn't experience. I was experiencing it in person. And so I'm just like, yeah, okay, it was a cool show. It was an awesome show. I had been to a couple of Raws prior to that. And I was to a couple of Raws after that. And it was a good show. It was great. Like, I'm not saying it was bad. It was just like, yeah, it was great. TLC 2 was awesome. Like I look back at it and I'm just like, okay, yeah, every match that I watched was awesome. But it wasn't something that I'd look at and be like, yeah, that was the greatest wrestling show I've ever seen. Like Money in the Bank in 2015, CM Punk, John Cena, where Punk won in Chicago. I think it was 2015, 2012, maybe. Okay, I gotta catch up on you, Ray. Been just getting back into WWE this year. Started WrestleMania. Yeah, okay. And only watched WrestleMania and SummerSlam. Yeah, well, I mean, that's fine. Yeah, WrestleMania and SummerSlam for WWE. I only watch, like, I have not been watching the WWE regularly, but I subscribe to Squared Circle on Reddit. But I always make it a point to catch the Royal Rumble. Because the Royal Rumble is the best pay-per-view that WWE puts on, bar none, every year, period. Some years there may be other pay-per-views that are better. But bar none, no matter what, if you watch the Royal Rumble every year, you are going to be entertained. I don't think I have ever watched a Royal Rumble where I've come out of it and been like, God, that sucked. Like, there's been times where I've been like, all right, like, I wouldn't have paid $60 for that, but like $50, yeah, that's fine. SummerSlam. SummerSlam was so good. Yeah, SummerSlam sounds really good. Not super paying attention, but the Judgment Day Edge story is interesting-ish. Yeah, Edge has always been interesting. I've never been to the Good Father. Good Father, yes, I do mean the Good Father. Junkyard or repo-based character? I don't know. He was not the Junkyard Dog. I don't think, no. He was Papa Shango, and then he was the Godfather, and then he quit. Or what? He was a bouncer at bars, and then he was Papa Shango, and then he was the Godfather, and then went away. Attitude Era is perfectly timed for a lot of us. Yeah. You know what the weird thing is? The Attitude Era was only about 8 months. Like, I've been watching a lot of this and been, like, looking back at it, and the Attitude, yeah, legit, the Attitude Era was only about 8 months, quote unquote, the Attitude Era. And I feel like when I was watching it, it was like at least a couple of years that I was watching it. But no, I had like my neighbor and I, like, we had, so at that same time, I was a theater kid and in high school. And one of my mentors in theater, her name was Heaven. And she and I connected a lot on theater. She was like really helping me with like how to like act and do improv and do all that kind of stuff. But her brother and I, like, I go over to his house all the time. It was pretty much, it was like her brother, Steven, myself, and a mutual friend who was actually my neighbor at the time, Kendall. The three of us, every month, we'd rotate. One of us would buy a pay-per-view during that. And we'd go over to that person's house that month and watch that pay-per-view together and be like, what the fuck is happening? What is going on? We'd do moves. I know how to take a rock bottom and a stone cold stunner because of this era. I vividly remember Owen Hart's death. Watching that because it was the three of us watching it and just be like, oh God, this shows me. Wait, what? Well, what? Whoa, hold on. What? What? Yeah. So yeah, the Attitude Era of WWE was like, Yes. Sable has been back a few times. Yeah. What was the upcoming pay-per-view? Yeah, January. In my virtual show, just putting that out there. Should be next Thursday. Do you need another player? I'll show up. Wait, by next Thursday. So this is Tuesday. So by next Thursday, do you mean like in 2 days, or do you mean like next week Thursday? I was thinking, comma. He had a big necklace thing and an interesting haircut. Yeah, comma. Oh God, what is his name? One of the Samoan people. Hi, welcome to Johnny Nero Wrestling Talk. First half an hour. Can I say something to play this I was going to send you before I lock myself out of Twitch? Maybe you said something when we were doing the Keep Talking streams. Theater Kid, WWE, Attitude Era. We had a similar high school experience. Yeah, no. Yeah, like really the only difference is that I lived in Texas and I lived in Houston, so I was able to cap off, like seriously, like here's what it was. Is I was way into the WWE and I was also kind of into the WCW at the time. And then WrestleMania X7 happened. And I like, here's what I remember happening is that I knew it was coming to Houston. I knew WrestleMania was coming to Houston. And I was like, oh man, I really want to go. I really want to like this would just be amazing to kind of go. And I was driving home from, I think, a high school theater rehearsal. And I turned the corner, coming down the street, going by a Kroger, a grocery store. And on the radio that I'm listening to, 94.5, The Buzz, alternative rock. In Houston, in like whenever WrestleMania X7 was happening, or the year before. Didn't I see something about a place? Yeah, Cat Keys, maybe. I think you were just like talking about like different things that you were doing about that. I remember watching Owen Hart die. Yeah, wait, so hold on. Okay, so here's the thing. So many things have been reported about Owen Hart's death, Ray. I'm going to ask you this. Do you remember watching Owen Hart die, or do you just remember being like into wrestling at that point in time, and then that happening, and then all the reports and the stories afterwards kind of dictating what you're doing? Because I know for a fact that I was sitting on the couch on my next door neighbor's house, who's Kendall, and we were watching that, and we were just like, oh God, like the last match was amazing and stuff like that. And then, wait, what is JR saying? Why is there, wait, what? Hold on. What? What? And then watching Jeff Jarrett's promo afterwards and then being like, what? What is that? Hold on. What is happening? And then like 15 minutes later, but it felt like 2 hours later, of JR being like, Owen Hart has died. And just being like, what? What has happened? Which has been really weird because I've like, oh God, like if you're a wrestling fan, go watch Dark Side of the Ring. It's incredible. Wrestling is a very problematic thing to be a fan of. And Dark Side of the Ring really puts that in front of you to make you understand how fucking problematic it is. If you are someone of my age, or close to my age, to know what it is. And the Owen Hart documentary about, oh God, just God. Just like JR being like, I have to be here and I have to be updating people like this. And him telling the thing about like, he's sitting there and he hears in his ears from, God, I don't remember who his name is. Ken? No, I don't remember. I don't remember who the guy's name is, but some producer was like in his ear, and it's like, okay, you got to give us an update on Owen Hart. And JR is like, well, I don't know what the update is. Like, so like all I've been saying is like, hey, he's in the hospital. We'll give you an update when we have it. And the guy in the producer is just like, oh, he died, and you're back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and it's just like, what the fuck? Like, watching that documentary, just like, it's like, oh, whoa, hold on, wait a minute, time out, hang on, what the, huh, what, whoa, huh, what, And because like this thing, it's like, I remember watching JR looking dead-eyed in the camera with the king, Jerry Lawler, next to him, and just being like, I have the bad news to report to you that Owen Hart's dead. And just like, me and my two friends just watching it from the couch, just being like, what? Like literally, like it must have been like literally 2 minutes after we were doing like bullshit, like I'm gonna rock bottom you. Here's a clothesline. Da 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 da. We know how to do wrestling moves. Da 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 da. And then suddenly it's just these two people who are just like stone faced, white in their head, just being like, "Oh, it's dead," and just okay. That I don't know how to process this. And the show continues. And for years, from my standpoint, I'm just like, okay, yeah, that, like, God, that was an awful thing. And why the hell did they continue? But they did. And okay, cool, whatever. Like, that's what they did. Show must go on. Theater. That's what needs to happen. And then to hear JR say it's just like literally, like he had 5 seconds to prepare to tell millions of people at the time. God. It's the worst thing. It's the worst thing ever. Terrible. Remember, next Thursday, next week. Okay. Colin was Papa Shango after Papa Shango before Godfather. I don't think Kama and... Okay, I'm going to have to look this up. Are you thinking Kamala? Because that's what I'm thinking. And that's what Wikipedia shows up when I do comma WWE. Karma, no. The Godfather wrestler, Wikipedia. Charles Wright, better known as his ring name. Oh, okay, yeah. Papa Shango. So he was the Godfather. His name's Charles Wright. He's the Godfather. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do this over here. Hi. I'll do this over here. I'll be a proper streamer. Yeah, we'll just do this. So yeah, the Godfather. He was Charles Wright, Papa Shango, Kama Mustafa, the Godfather, and the Good Father from Right to Censor. Yeah, that's right. That's what was happening at that point in time. They found it might be able to work in a guest performer for the Royal Rumble. I would need to see if the game supports that many and how to make that work in the Royal Rumble. Watching Fall live. It was never shown live. His fall was never shown live. Sitting there in shock while everything was just paused. Yeah, yes, all of this. It was one of my very few previews that I ever watched live at that point. Yeah, that must have sucked. Send me a link here or Discord. Send me the link on Discord. Ray. Did it continue? I thought it was like, no, it did continue. No, that's been like the huge controversy is that someone died. They reported that he died. It was like within the first hour of a 3-hour show. And they continued on. They cleaned up the blood and the DNA evidence and everything that was happening. Like Denise? No, what's her name? Oh, fuck. What is her name? Martha Hart. Martha. Like Martha, like if you go check out that Dark Side of the Ring episode on Owen Hart, like it's literally it's Martha Hart and Jim fucking Cornette, Mr. Kayfabe Rules All, Mr. Wrestling Historian, Mr. like tough guy everything. Like if you're not a tough guy, you don't belong in wrestling. Even was just like, they should have fucking stopped the show. And he was part of WWE management at the time. And he even looks back at it now and was like, no, we should have stopped the show. Like, it was awful what we put Martha through. It was awful what we did. It was awful what Vince did. Like, we wanted money, and that's all it was that we wanted money, and we really shouldn't have wanted money in that moment. Jim fucking Cornette is even like, nope, no. Like, it's like, whatever. I don't care how much money we would have lost. We should have just done. It should have been done. We should have been done. The common thing is only because I looked it up. Kamala was not at all the same guy. Kamala even tagged Papa Shank, if I recall. The match was not against the Godfather. The match with Owen Hart that night was supposed to be against D'Lo Brown. What? Wait, what? What was the what about? Sorry, I've been too wrapped up in just nostalgia. I don't know what you're worried about. Hey, I've been online for 45 minutes. I should be making a podcast name. That's what I should be doing right now. Hi. Hello, everyone. I was in the process of being lowered via harness and grapple line into the ring from the Masters of Kempo Arena for a booked Intercontinental match with the Godfather at Wikipedia. I don't think it was the Godfather. I think it was D'Lo Brown. Crap. Now I need to go watch that documentary again, because maybe it was Godfather. Because D'Lo Brown was a huge, like, part of it. No, it was D'Lo Brown who had the match beforehand. No, that's right. Yeah. It was going to be Blue Blazer versus the Godfather. Because yes, no, that's what it was. That was the whole promo. That was the promo that was running when he died. Was the Blue Blazer being like, oh, the Godfather, like, fucking makes my blue blood boil. Yeah. Jesus. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, I've been a wrestling fan for like that long, and so yeah, I've been a huge wrestling fan I've been a huge AEW fan for like the last year, and god damn it, CM Punk has disappointed me. But everyone else who's been in AEW has been incredibly impressive. But all that being said, hey, music. That's what we're doing. Music. Yay. So, I'm trying to find is a good riff to start for like 30 seconds or a minute for a good hockey podcast theme. Okay, I was only popping in for a minute, but I got real caught up in this, but now I'm going to go silent work. Okay, slash look, Ray, but thanks for hopping in. And if you've got an open area or an open moment, let me know. Discord, Twitter. Twitter's probably going to be better unless you like directly message me on Discord. I'm totally down. I am all about like wrestling history. I love the resurgence that it's in. I'm an AEW fan right now. Currently more than a WWE fan. Although WWE is doing some incredible stuff right now. And it's just good if you're a wrestling fan. It's good if you're a wrestling fan, and it's also good if you're a wrestling fan and trying to be an ally. Because in the past, if you want to be an ally and also be a wrestling fan, there's a huge gap there that you need to kind of reconcile with. And nowadays, at least within the last 6 months to a year, not so much. They, at least with AEW, it's been really good. WWE is still kind of iffy, but they seem really good. Indie shit though, my God, Kid Bandit, KIDDBANDIT. I really hope they get a contract here in the next few months. They deserve it. They're amazing. Kid Bandit is incredible. Check out the possibility for just like DM me somewhere. You've got all of my contacts. It's fine. Ray. It's all good. Okay, so what was I trying to do? I was trying to upload all of my phone ideas into one file and then see if we can find something out of that that might be good to turn into like a riff or something like that. And if not, we're going to go and grab some Blades of Steel samples. Figure that shit out. That's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to... Okay, so while I'm adding this other stuff in, let's listen to this one other track from Adam's Fork. It's probably just a river. So just ASMR. So shut the hell up and let you listen. Or not, because I don't have the right proper things set up. Because Streamlabs is dumb and doesn't like working with DAWs. Plugins? Yeah, plugins. VST replugs. Restream standalone. Do that there. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, sure. Send audio, local broadcast. Yep, there we go. All right, cool. Okay, so some ASMR of a river. A Rivio? What was I saying? Hold on. Time out. I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, while I'm importing all of the stuff from my phone of all of my ideas into this one file, let's listen to some river stuff. Also from my phone. Okay, so that was a very long track. So we're going to start from here. And just listen to the river. Yeah. Okay. Do that. Where are we going here? Okay. You are gonna get deleted. Okay. Okay. Alright, you to there. Okay. Da 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 da. Come on, work. If I don't say anything in 5 minutes, you probably fell asleep. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's late, Keys. Welcome back. Glad to see you back here. I haven't been very good at, like, being here for a while. But yeah, welcome back. Okay, we're just gonna do a bunch of different stuff here. Just so that we can just listen to it all. And see if there's anything here that triggers anything in my brain. To be like, yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that for a theme. That sounds like hockey. Technically should be up right now. You on the East Coast of the United States, Keys? I feel like that's where you're at. Move you up here. Okay. Now I need to find some blades of steel shit. Central? Okay, so you're 2 hours behind. Oh, so it's like 12:11 over there. Yeah. If you want to be smart about what you're doing... One second. Yeah. If you want to be smart about what you're doing, yeah, you should probably be asleep right now. But hey, you just hang out here. We're just gonna listen to some stuff. Get some ASMR things. See if we can find some inspiration for a 1-minute theme. Be up by 6:45 a.m. I believe. Says 4:45 my time. So 6.5 hours. You should go to bed. Put me on your phone. Lay in bed. Put your like night mode on in your phone. And go to sleep to me. I'll be doing music stuff. We'll do some random otherwise. But seriously, if you need to be up at 6:45 a.m., you need to be in bed right now. I hope to God you're watching me on your phone. Or on your Xbox if you got a TV in your room. What was I gonna do? Listening to all this. This is all just river sounds. This ain't gonna work for what I need to do. Alright, so what am I doing here? Good. Good, Cap. Good keys. Good. So all this other stuff is things that I've like recorded on my phone, and I'm trying to figure out something around that. So that was weird. Okay, so we're gonna go up here. Down. Make sure all this stuff is at a proper tempo so it's not super warped. That's what I'm doing. Keys, yeah. Be in bed. It's cool. Get some sleep. Sleep is more important than watching me fuck around in music.
Hold on. Alright, people. Where's Capo? There's Capo. Let's try that. Let's see what this does. Where's Charleston Capo? Where are you? There you are. That's what I'm looking for. See if we can get that harmonic going on this one. There we go. Yeah.
Me and my harmonics.
First capo, by the way. First fret on the capo. Okay, and then we're starting first string 6th fret, going up to the 11th. Second string 10th fret, second string 8th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so we're starting the 8th fret on the first string, then going up to the 11th. Second string we're going down to the 10th, 8th, 11th, back to the 11th on the first string. Then 10th on the second, 11th, 13th, harmonic on the 13th of the first and second string at the same time. Or if I wanted to play it straight, it's just the 13th fret. So then it all sounds like this.
Okay. So, we are now here. We're at this point in time. Okay. Let me just mic check all this stuff here. Alrighty, so what are we doing? We are gonna listen to. So, I live in the Pacific Northwest. I live in the shadow of a volcano, and so therefore nearby, specifically my mother-in-law's house, is near some sirens that warn people of what is known as a lahar, Lahar. Which is basically a landslide that is not necessarily just dirt. It's like mud and ice and ash, and it's just an awful thing. If you go and look up Mount St. Helens, if you go and look up what happened the day that Mount St. Helens erupted, and you look at all the floods and all the things of the river that's happening in the river, those are all lahars. And I live in the shadow of Mount Rainier. I live on the top of the hill, so I'm not really like in any danger. But my mother-in-law also lives on the top of the hill, but she lives on the top of a hill that is directly next to the valley, in which that if Mount Rainier goes, sorry, Tahoma, if Tahoma goes, my apologies, if Tahoma goes, the valley's fucked. Unless it goes on the southwest side. If it goes anywhere north or, southeast side. If it goes anywhere north or west, the valley that my mother-in-law lives above, is fucked. Period. Done. Goddamn done. Fucking done. If it goes south and east, then yeah, my valley's fine. That valley's fine. But because of that, there is a network of sirens that are laid out within that valley, that are tested every month. And about a year ago, I went to her house to record it. They had just done a whole revamp of the siren system and went all electronic, so I don't get the creepy air raid siren stuff. I got the Westminster Chimes testing stuff, which kind of sucks because because I was back there in the backyard of it with the air raid nuclear, like go shelter in place siren, and it was creepy as fuck. This is still creepy. but I really want to hear the actual sirens for when a horror would actually happen. So on one hand, pray that Tahoma goes. On the other hand, pray that Tahoma doesn't go, because that would cost like millions of lives, and that would suck. But this is a field recording I got of it. Or at least trying to get of it. $11:58. Calling out the times on it because it's at noon at the time of which I want to actually do this. No, that's not at all what I want you to do. 11:58. What is my split? Split, Control E, there we go. That's what I want to do, right there. $11:58. So I'm calling out the times to myself because it's at noon is when this test is happening. So that means that around about here. Let's go here. Anything weird happening there? No. How about here? Oh. How about here? Nah. How about here? Nah. How about here? Nah. How about here? Yeah, so it's still kind of creepy with all of that happening right then and there. Okay, so we're going to do that. Split you there. And then we're going to do this. Yeah, that was me clapping it. Oh, I timed it perfectly. That was me clapping at noon exactly, which is when the test was supposed to happen, and I goddamn timed it perfectly. This was all recorded from my phone in my mother-in-law's backyard, including that. My phone is super sensitive. It's still creepy, right? so we're gonna do that there. Split it there. I'm actually gonna save this file. So we're gonna save. If computer lets me. Here we go. We're gonna save this set as. We're gonna save the set as Ideas 2022. Because basically what I did is just offload everything off of my phone and then put it in Ableton and a few different tracks so that we can figure out what's going on with that. Okay, so yeah, that's fun. Super silent phone. Bird calls. Yeah, the wind chimes. What? Split you there. You are going to be split there. Right there. We're going to do that there. We're going to move you over. And I'm going to do this. And then we're going to move you there. And then we're going to move you there. And then we're going to move you there. And then we're gonna move you there. And yeah, that works. That's fine. Right there. Yeah. Because wind chimes. That's what we're doing. Wind chimes. God damn it, Ace. Oh, thank you, Boomer. Okay, we are gonna split you there. Because we got some airplane noises, but I can't really do anything with those. Those wind chime noises are a little weird, so no, that's also not going to work. Weird car noises. Also not helpful. Bird noises are cool, but I don't know what to do with them. More bird noises. So I'm kind of right now sitting on the lick on the song. On the on so kind of sitting on the lick as like the song to be able to do for the theme. What am I doing? That sounds like a Minecraft song right there. Minecraft song? Sound? What am I doing? What is happening? That's what I'm currently sitting on for maybe this theme. But also, that was something I was thinking of last time I was streaming. So I kind of don't want to do that if it's possible. Oh yeah, our ducks. That's me trying to get the ducks because the siren test was over. So where did that start? So we're gonna go from here. This is where we're gonna go from. So Control E. Those are our own personal ducks and chickens that you're hearing. Because we're weird and rural like that. But also city folk. We're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna add you to there, and then I'm gonna do this to there. I'm gonna do that to that, and then I'm gonna you to Basically, what I'm trying to do is just try to break this down. That's me trying to record wind chimes. So let's see what we're doing from here. As I imitate MatPat, but that's just a game theory. But that's just a theory of a game theory. Okay, so from here to about here. That makes sense. We'll go ahead and get rid of that shit. What is happening here? Okay, so this is the only thing that's going to be usable if I do anything there. So I'm going to do that. Get rid of that. Move that all the way down. Move you 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 down. And move you down. And then we're gonna do this. And then, yeah. Yeah, sure, that's fine. And then let's see if we can increase the time that's happening there. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do you from there. From here. It's like getting boring by the sea. Yeah, okay, we can get... Okay, that's all fine. Come on, where are you? Okay, so reds. Red is... Okay, 193. Okay. Okay, so... thinking about right here. And this is me going inside the house while that is all happening. And none of this really matters. So split that there. Oh no, I'm trying to get a tick-tocky. Trying to get some clock stuff going on there. But I'm never going to use that. So we're going to delete that. And then we're going to move all of this shit. All of this stuff. All these ideas. Nope. Here, we're going to just do this. Do-ba-do. Yep. Move you. All forward a little bit. Ah.
Fresh air, melon, green apple.
It's really tasty though. It's surprisingly tasty.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking there. Sure, that works. That's not gonna work for the theme whatsoever. That doesn't quite work because it's not as upbeat as I want it to be for a theme for this podcast. No, I think this was actually in Hawaii. I think this was the ocean. I think that's what this one was. That ain't gonna work. That's an ocean somewhere. I don't think that's in Hawaii. Might be in Hawaii. I need all what I'm looking for. That might work. Pick, there's my pick. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing here? Okay, so it's... Ah, come on. Ah, slow it down, Johnny! Come on! God, this should be the easiest fucking riff in the world.
not gonna work that way. Come on. Ah!
Oh, I hate this part. I like this riff, but I hate this part. Wish I had my guitar cam going, but I don't. Sorry about that. Come on, Johnny! Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Because I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. I'm not entirely sure if that's the hockey podcast, but I'm feeling that line right now. So, we're gonna save these. And in the background here, I'm gonna go to plug. Plug music software synth. Let's go. Let's do this. What I got? What's happening? What's going on? Which one did I get? I got the MD. This is true. I got that one. Which other fucking one did I get? Hi. Come on. Make a deal with God. When buy his first blaze cells. Running up that hill. No promises. Chips in them D. Yeah, okay, got that. Cool, whatever. Yeah, okay. VHB. Plug art. Okay, fine, cool. Yeah, chips in them D. That wasn't the only one I got, though, was it? I can't know. I got another one while I was. So I bought a couple of new synths while I was in Hawaii from the Plug people who do the SNES synth. Okay, we're gonna install you. Yep, we're gonna make you English. Yeah, accept the agreement. Sure, it works. Yes. Oh, yeah, next. Okay, cool. Yes, install you there. I don't need you. I don't need JXX. VST3 is fine. And KS, I don't need you. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna install you there, and then we're gonna do that. Yeah, sure, we'll do that part too. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. I'll figure it out later. I'm gonna do some master drive. Okay, finish cooks. Okay, so insert MIDI track. Mute you. Insert MIDI track. Yes, packs. No plugins. God damn it. The fuck did I just download? Where the fuck did I install this? Documents. Direct to. This mic is weird. I can do shit like this. Okay, this PC. Privacy. Users. Johnny. No. Public. Where the fuck did I install this? God damn it. Wasn't paying attention, so I have no idea what the hell just happened. Shipsynthmd.ink. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Where are you? Hi. Search it. Let's go. Take a long time. I got nowhere to be. My one viewer's got nowhere to be. At one point tonight, I had 6 people. I was talking about wrestling. That kept people. And then I went into the process of making music, and I lost everybody. Yeah. That's how all this works. Sure. Ugh, God.
Fresh pear, melon, green apple.
Ocean sounds. That's what that is. Yeah, so I was there. Oh, 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 da, 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 oh, 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 down, 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 down. Oh. Okay, let me do that one again. Oh, 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 da da down. Oh, oh.
Still waiting to wait on this one.
Where the hell did that go? Oh, oh, oh. Well, that is now what I wanted you to do. Put you there. Do that again.
For our podcast, I was thinking something more like stupid bullshit podcast.
Because why not? Okay, so this is what I want to do. Where the hell did I pick? Okay. So, this is what I want to do. Come on, Johnny. Come on, get that fingering straight. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Because I like that. I like that. I like that, but I want to get it up to speed. Muscle memory. Trying to get that muscle memory added in. Come on, Johnny. Go to the screen real fast. So I can lay down and you can see what I'm doing. Because it's almost break time. Come on! fucking riff right, Johnny. Okay. So I'm gonna call it here because it's like 11:38 my time on a Tuesday, and it's the first time I've been back. I'm surprised I haven't coughed this entire time because I'm coming off of the flu. But I'm gonna call it here, and then either I don't know later this week or next week we'll move on with this one. I don't know. We'll figure out something. Maybe I don't have a theme for that podcast. I don't know. I'm figuring out something. But yeah. Anywho, thank you all so much for hanging out, especially Aisha, Anthony, Leah, and Jason for hanging out. We'll see you later. I'm gonna try and get back into this. It's been a weird 3 weeks for me, where I was on vacation and I got sick. So, yeah. We'll see how all this works. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out. Keys, I hope you're asleep. Ray, I hope you're asleep. And yeah, we'll see you later on. Be on the lookout on my Twitter, twitter.com/JohnnyNero, JONNYNERO, for the hockey podcast that might start on Monday. If it doesn't start this upcoming Monday, it'll start on the third Monday from now. We will be streaming it and all that other good stuff. So yes, y'all, thank you so much. I'm gonna call it a night for tonight. We'll see you later. Bye, friends.